Hi, Collective. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so happy to be here. I hope you guys are doing wonderful and amazing and awesome. I have a very interesting message for you guys today. And I did do a pre pull. I only pulled one card and it told me everything that I need to know. So we're just going to continue. There's something about Collective being in their own territory now. Or I'm even hearing like the upside down from like Stranger Things, where it's like you guys have a familiarity with a certain territory that a lot of people don't, which I'm getting that the roles have been reversed, or it's your time to shine now. Because Collective, you could have been around a lot of people who were playing by rules that you did not get to see before the game started. These unspoken societal rules, even for some of you guys, unspoken rules within your family, unspoken rules within friend groups, within workplaces as well. It almost kind of seemed like you guys were always left out of the loop about something. Um, Always kind of left hanging without some sort of very crucial information. It's like starting a game and everyone else knows the rules except for you, and you're losing, and everyone might be laughing at you because it seems like you don't know the rules, or you didn't know that you needed to know you didn't know that you needed to know this. You didn't know. And people could have made fun of you or set your worth or your value based off of the things that you did not know and things that you did not even know that you needed to know is what I'm getting. But there's this energy of like, this is Collective's territory now. So we'll see. It's almost like you guys have an unfair advantage in some sort of area of your life where Collective, you're not used to having the unfair advantage. You're not used to being the person who knows more than other people. But I'm getting that at this stage in your life, and it could be because of the Neptune and Pisces moving into Aries, where we're seeing a lot of illusions being shattered. We're seeing who's genuinely, truly smart, who's truly resourceful, who's truly capable, who truly has potential to be successful. The Neptune and Pisces, or coming out of Pisces, is revealing a lot of cheaters. Some of you guys don't realize how many people have been cheating, how many people have had like maps and places where you kind of had to just rely on like your intuition, or places where you had to just kind of fail and learn from your mistakes, where a lot of people have guidebooks and rule books and help and all of those things. Well, you had nothing. And so, Collective, you are now in territory that you have the advantage in. And you have a lot of people who feel as though things are unfair. The first card that we got out was a humor card. I channeled all of this off of the humor card because I'm hearing who's laughing now. What's funny now? Many of you guys could remember, or you have many experiences of people literally making fun of you, laughing at you for being behind in things that you didn't even know that you needed to know. It's like people making fun of you because you don't have information that they didn't give you. It could definitely be a family situation, or it could be even friendships, or I'm getting heavy family and workplace, but I could definitely see how this applies to friends and romantic partners as well, where a lot of people love operating around unspoken rules around you. And this is heavy Neptune and Pisces energy, where it's just like the secrecy is what made things feel good. The secrecy is what made things feel funny. It's what made people feel important and powerful to be in on something that Collective doesn't know about, especially when it comes to rules, and rules about life, things that people are doing. I'm seeing a bunch of people getting ready for something, and you're just like, where are you guys going? Like, what are you guys doing? And no one's talking to you, no one's saying anything, but then they get upset with you because you're not ready, or they make fun of you because you're not ready when no one told you what to get ready for or what time to be ready. So it's like a lot of you guys don't realize that so many people were operating on purpose, under unspoken rules, and they were unspoken to you on purpose. They were unspoken on purpose. So I don't know what happened. Like I said, it could be the shift from Neptune and Pisces into Neptune and Aries, where a lot of fakes are being exposed. It's like, imagine someone cheating on every single test, and we finally get into, a new test taking room where you're patted down before you come in. You don't have access to your phone. You don't have access to anything. They give you all your materials. They tell you to leave your phone and your watch and to empty your pockets before you go into the test taking room. And I'm seeing a lot of people start panicking because they're just like, wow, a lot of the crutches that I used to rely on, I don't have those things anymore. For some of you guys, you don't know that a lot of people around you, maybe your friends, your coworkers, and your family, they've been getting a lot more help than you understand. For some of you guys, some people have been having their whole lives funded for them. And you're sitting here like, damn, like I'm so behind financially. I'm so behind in my career. I'm so behind in all these areas of life, not realizing that a lot of things have been handed to people. And no shade to them. I think that is a beautiful thing when you are blessed with opportunity and things just come your way. But we're talking specifically here about the advantages that people have had over you, that people have almost made fun of you for not having certain advantages that they have had. And so, like I said, many of you guys don't realize that the coworker who, advanced multiple times before you even got one advancement, they have someone inside there working with them and working for them, but they keep those secrets from you. They don't want you to know that because they want you to feel bad about yourself. The same thing with family. That you could have other family members who literally get, money from other people, they get help from other people, get resources from other people, but they purposely exclude that information. They purposely withhold that information to make you feel like you're behind on purpose, to not make you privy to the fact that if it weren't for the resources and the help and the advantages that other people got, they would be in the same position as you. So we're in a time and in a place, especially like I said, with Neptune coming out of Pisces, where all of these illusions are being stripped from our eyes. You're seeing very clearly, collective, that a lot of people have been operating under unspoken rules and unfair advantages. And you are now someone who has had to kind of build everything from the ground up. And so you know how to build, you know how to work hard, you know how to do things that a lot of people don't know how to do because a lot of things have been handed to them, or they've had a lot of unfair advantages, or just advantages in general, even if they're not necessarily unfair. But like I said, it's the secrecy part that makes this especially deceitful, because people purposefully withheld that from you for so long, collective. I know this intro is very long, but I had to give it to y'all. So let's go ahead and pull a little bit more oracle, okay? Wow. 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 Okay. They're hitting today, you guys. All right. We have the worry card coming out. A lot of people are worried, collective. Worried. And this matches my purple hat. There's something about intuition here as well. But many people are worried because they don't have, it seems like you have the guidebook or you have some sort of map that they don't have at this moment in time. So it's like, let's say someone has always gotten jobs because their parents have always gotten the jobs for them. Now they don't know how to do an interview. They don't know how to do their resume. They don't know how to do anything. So, like I said, a lot of the crutches that people have had and the advantages that people have had, they're being stripped away. Whereas collective, you've always had to rely on your resume and your interview skills and your actual like work history and things of that nature. So it's like, while a lot of people have been given a lot of crutches, you've built the actual muscle behind things. So we're getting to a point where people are actually worried now that you have the unfair advantage in things. This reading won't resonate with everyone. I just have to say that I might have to go back and say it in the beginning as well. This won't resonate with everyone. We have the failure card coming out as well. Collective, you're surpassing many people and you don't even realize it yet. You have many people who don't want you to know that you're surpassing them. They don't want you to feel that yet. And some of you guys might not even have like metabolized that as of yet, that you're surpassing a lot of people, but you are, because you are in your territory now. You know how to get around this. For some of you guys, it could be surrounding money and resources, where a lot of people may have had money at a time where you didn't have money, and so maybe you're more resourceful with your money. You're more resourceful with like maybe like a can do or a DIY girl or a DIY guy. You know how to make things move, you know how to budget, you know how to save. Whereas a lot of people in the past, maybe they didn't know how to do that. So now, when they're in a time where they need to know how to budget and save and live a life maybe a little bit more frugal, they're having a bit of a harder time doing that. So some of you guys are just like, this is a breeze for me. I've always known how to budget. I've always known how to, work my finances or make my finances stretch or something like that. There's something about you guys having skills or transferable skills that have been built while other people were getting handouts. And we have the perseverance card. Many of you guys, like I said, you've been forced to persevere. A lot of you guys saw the way that people were achieving and getting things, and you didn't assume that a lot of people were getting handouts or help in certain areas. You didn't just automatically assume that. You assumed that people were working hard. So what did you do? You said, I don't care. I'm not going to see this as unfair. I'm not going to see this person achieving what they have or getting this opportunity as unfair. I'm going to bust my ass and I'm going to work hard and I'm going to get to exactly where I want to be. And so you guys know hard work. You guys have the muscle memory. You guys have built the muscle. You guys have built the mental fortitude is what I'm picking up on. And so I'm getting that you were going to get there regardless of whether you had the help or not, because you didn't have that. You guys didn't have the option of reaching out to people and asking for opportunity and for help and things of that nature. You guys did not have that crutch. And so we're in a place and a time where we're seeing who really is qualified for things and who isn't, who's really qualified to speak on hard work and drive and motivation and success, and who is not. That's what I'm getting. You guys are in your element. This is your territory now. So many people feel as though you have the unfair advantage, like I said before. Let's tap into a little bit of tarot. Okay. We have the strength, that we have the Hermit card. I have to say it again. This is not going to resonate with everyone. Don't make it fit. Strength and the Hermit. Many of you guys have had to do so much on your own with no help, no guidance, no nothing. You were just navigating the world on your own without any type of crutch, without nothing. Nothing. And this is what made you into the person that you are today. Many of you guys aren't even resentful of this. Some of you guys may see the way that people have gotten certain handouts, and you are aware of the way that that has crippled them. And Neptune coming out of Pisces is really exposing the way that certain things have crippled people, but you haven't been crippled by certain things because you didn't get the handout. You had to build things on your own. You had to be by yourself. For some of you guys, you raised yourself, you put yourself through school, you got yourself out of, really bad situations, tough financial situations, tough living situations. You did it all on your own without help from not a single soul. And so it built a different level of strength inside of you. And so now with Neptune and Aries, things are getting a little bit like, I know I use the word aggressive, and it's almost like you know how some cars are like all-terrain vehicles where it doesn't matter what terrain you're on, the car can drive smoothly. That's what you guys are. You're proving yourself to be this all-terrain vehicle where a lot of people are only used to driving on very smooth roads, paved roads in beautiful cities, where collective you have had to go through some deserts, some rocky lands, some wetlands. I'm seeing you are so experienced in life, and it's made you who you are today. And so you don't have the same struggles that other people have at this moment in time. I'm seeing some people struggling with like obstacles that you kind of jump over like they're little tiny hurdles. Seven of Swords. This is where the deceit is not working anymore. Like I said, Neptune is out of Pisces, you guys. This energy of like, I can get away with this. I can pretend that I'm successful. I can pretend that I'm skilled. I can pretend that I'm qualified. Some of you guys, like your boss, you're more qualified than your boss, and it's going to be apparent very soon. For some of you guys, you're more mature than your elders in your family. It's going to be proven very, very soon. You're more skilled. You're more talented than people around you who have had the titles, the money, everything that would have exalted someone or made someone feel like they were better than you or superior or more successful or whatever the case is. A lot of those things have been bought, or a lot of people have manipulated their way into those things. Many of you guys are seeing the veil, the way the veil has been lifted, and you're seeing the way that a lot of people have gotten to where they are on small scales and on massive scales as well. No shade, but you're seeing the way that a lot of people have gotten into positions of power or status or success, and they're built on deceit. They're built on lies. They're built on secret favors and secret rule books and all of that. And so, collective, I'm getting that for a while, you guys could have felt bad about this. You could have been like, damn, a lot of you guys are playing fair your whole entire life, not realizing that a lot of other people were playing dirty, cheating, lying, pretending that they're achieving things that are being handed to them. The Sun card. This isn't in vain, collective. Some of you guys need to know that. And some of you guys are seeing that you guys have built real skills. You have real life skills that can be used. They're transferable. There's certain things that other people can't pretend to do that you are now going to be able to. Some of you guys are going to be proving yourself as extremely worthy and valuable in ways that other people can't pretend to be. You can't pretend to be mature in the way that you guys are mature. You can't pretend to be skilled and gifted in the way that you guys are skilled and gifted. You can't pretend to do any of it. The sun is out to expose. People are being exposed for what has been going on behind the scenes while you were playing fair, while you had no clue, while you didn't have, help, nothing. You're seeing the way that the game has been played for quite some time. And it's exposing where the true power lies these days. And collective, you're being seen as someone who holds true power. We have the Four of Cups coming out. Like I said, collective, this is your territory. You guys are in territory, or we as a collective, as a society, humanity, whatever scale that you want to see this as. It could be your workplace, your family, your community, your country, the world, the globe, whatever, the universe. We're at a time where we're all on the playing fields have leveled, is what I'm hearing. The playing fields have leveled. There's no more cheating. There's no more lying. You can't hide behind illusions. You can't hide behind favors anymore. And so you have a lot of people around you who are a little bit upset with you, collective, because now they're projecting the help that they have gotten onto you by saying, how does collective know these things? How is collective this strong and skilled and capable? There must have been something that collective had that we didn't know, that we didn't have, because I was holding things. I was keeping secrets. I wasn't telling collective about this. Some of you guys could have had friends, family who kept certain opportunities from you, resources, people who could have helped you, and they decided not to. Some of you guys are self-made. This is what the energy is giving. It's giving self-made. Okay. A lot of you guys are self-made, and what this means is that there's nothing to swipe from under you. And there's many people around you, collective, who are getting things swiped from under them. And you guys could be watching it, the way that people are crumbling in your life, the way that people are proving that they're not really capable of certain things. They're not skilled. They're not credible in certain ways. They don't have the credibility. So a lot of people's credibility, their successes are being swiped from right under them. That's what the Neptune out of Pisces is doing. It's revealing a lot of things. And so I'm seeing, collective, you are the last one standing. Four of Cups, you're the last one standing. And some of you guys could have been anticipating, like, oh my God, when is that going to happen to me? It's not going to happen to you. It doesn't happen to you. Because everything that you've built, like I said, you're self-made. So everything that you have built is real. Everything that you have built for yourself is real. We have the Lover's card and the Ten of Cups. This is true authenticity. This is you guys not giving up on yourselves and not giving up on your dream, even when it seemed like it was impossible. With the Ten of Cups as well, some of you guys kept your eyes on the prize. You said, I'm going to build it, and I'm going to build it from an authentic place. I'm going to do it by myself. This is that self-made energy where you guys get to where you want to go, and you get to look back and realize and reflect on your life and realize that you didn't take any handouts. You didn't need anyone to buy you a position. You didn't need anyone to buy you any power. You didn't need anyone to, manipulate anything for you, manipulate systems, manipulate people. You did it all on your own. So we're in a time collective where those who are self-made are being rewarded. You're being rewarded for being authentic. It's like the energy of like deciding that you're going to take the slower route, not to get to the next stage faster, because you never know what's going to happen when you move too fast. So many of you guys have had seasons where I'm even seeing this could be the collective with the Four of Cups, where you watched the way that many people were zooming past you. And you didn't take any of it personal. You just said, okay, congratulations to that person. Many of you guys remained so humble and grateful. And you said, wow, that's going to be me one day. That's going to be me one day. And you built everything inside of you brick by brick is what I'm hearing. Did I just see brick somewhere? Yeah. Brick by brick. This might be collective energy of you guys watching people achieve, and maybe someone coming in and saying like, hey, take this shortcut, take this handout, do this very grimy and slimy thing, and maybe you'll get something. Maybe lie, cheat, steal that opportunity from that person. And I'm seeing that many of you guys refuse to take the bait, and you built your character, you built your skills and abilities, your integrity, your self-worth, all of it, your credibility, brick by brick by brick by brick. And so now you're in a place collective where, like I said, it's going to be a lot harder to discredit you. While right now, because Neptune has just come out of Pisces, it's very easy to discredit people. It's very easy to see through the illusions, to see what people don't deserve, what people have lied to get, what people have manipulated to get. This even could relate, you guys, to like hierarchies and power. So some of you guys, if you're in like a really toxic family or you're in a really toxic workplace, it's being revealed that someone has only been in power for as long as they have been because of the lying and deceitfulness, the deceitful character. A lot of people are losing their credibility while yours is proving to be extremely stable. Many people have built their credibility and their identity off of lies, manipulation, illusions, while you built your credibility and your character on something far more stable and far more credible, something that could sustain itself in the long term. So this is your territory now, collective. It's easy for you to win in this timeline, in this arena, in this territory, because Neptune is out of Pisces. Things are real now. We're not going based off of optics and illusion. Some of you guys, it could have frustrated you. The way that like maybe because your boss could like talk a good game, because your coworker could, manipulate, and they were really good with their words, but they were unskilled. They couldn't work worth a damn. They couldn't do anything. They might be asking you for help, but because they were really good at just chatting and, being social and all those things and things that don't matter, they get raises and, promotions faster or more than you. Some of you guys to watch the way that maybe other family members were more accepted or tolerated or celebrated because of optics and illusions, while you, being in your most authentic self, operating out of integrity and good faith and good character, were kind of just pushed to the side. And I'm seeing, collective, that you never made it make you bitter. You just continued the path and you said, you know what? I'm going to continue to build on my character. I'm going to continue to build my integrity. I'm going to continue to be authentic to myself. Next one is in Pisces is revealing how many people sold their souls. I'm just going to put it that way. Sold their souls for acceptance, money, validation, jobs, like all of this. And it no longer is, Neptune is out of Pisces. It's just like, I keep saying that, but There's no more illusion. What matters now is what is real, and you guys are proving and have proved yourself to be real. So this is your territory now. This is where you get the time to be in the spotlight. This is where you get the credibility. It's given to you. It's not something that you have to seek or manipulate your way into. It's something that is so real and apparent, and it's undeniable. So for many of you guys who have felt like, when is it going to be my turn? Your turn is coming up now. This is your territory. This is where you dominate. And this is a great place to dominate. This is a great era to dominate in. It's a great way to dominate, not by means of force or manipulation or optics and illusions, but because of who you naturally just are. Okay? So I hope that this makes somebody feel good. And I hope that it encourages you to continue to move with the utmost confidence in this next chapter. And I hope that you can see all the things that are happening around you as things that are happening for your highest good, because they are working out for you guys, okay? Like I said, it's not going to resonate with everyone. I already know that. So just take it as it resonates, okay? Yeah. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.